Good morning, good evening, or good night, folks. My name is Simon Redhand, and this is Gaming Red-Handed. We're continuing on through the next fest, and today we're checking out ASKA. ASKA gives me heavy Valhiem vibes. Viking-based game, settlement building, survival, the usual. It seems like you have preset characters though, like the Raven. This is ASKA, the main character you're playing. I don't have any other presets for her. I think this is all you're playing. It is a co-op game. Can change some of her turtle looks and stuff like that, but you can't really do much else. But I haven't started playing it. I just booted up the demo. I'm gonna go through it, check it out. Running through a whole bunch of Next Fest demos. I've done a lot of survival games. Not all of them are good. This game aesthetically looks pleasing, so hopefully it is worth checking out. So far, I haven't had a crazy amount of games where I was like, oh, you know what? This is matching up to what I was vibing with in terms of their screenshots and what I've been expecting. There haven't been any massive disappointments. ASKA looks good. Ragnar and ASKA. Ragnar Lothbrok, it's a Ragnar. Ragnar is a former thrall who earned his freedom through hard work, great physical strength, together with an unbreakable will fueled by his faith in a primal bear god. Makes him the invaluable ally and friend of ASKA. Where ASKA leads through the sharpness of wit, Ragnar is the breakwood. Stone and faux raw ferocity, which is kind of cool. I don't know why it's necessary to have preset characters. Every time I have these kind of games, I always like the option of making my own character. If it has a good storyline to go with it, then it's fine. But if it's just like we just wanted you to have these two generic presets to kind of limit the operating budget to make sure that we don't go broke, you know, giving you a crazy character creation, then different story. All right, let's get started. All right. Oh, so you can like do a bunch of presets and stuff like that. I'm not sure what the need is to have a character preset character, so let's hopefully there's a nice story.
In the days before, the gods gave us the spark of ambition, which lit the fires of creation. They gave us a world of our own, a home. They made us builders, warriors, legends. They gave us everything. But our hubris overcame us. We thought ourselves to be gods instead. We tore apart their memory, and so we were punished. Everyone, everything cast into the fire. Yet some of us were spared. To start again.
Okay. Full opening. Blood. But when you look at the cutscenes of this game, like everything about it just reminded me heavily of Valhiem, and Valhiem is a pretty good game. The game was one where I just got lost in the building aspect of it, or really, what the hell? The gods decree, construct the eye of the Odin and rebuild your tribe. Okay. That guy gonna help? I feel like he'd make it easier. So I'm not sure if this is like voxel based the way Valhiem was, but it still looks like aesthetically pleasing in terms of the animations and stuff. Now let's see. First negative is the fact that there's not a single bit of tutorial going on here. Rolling around and hopefully I figure it out. All right. Golden blood shards. Let's just be materials, tools, axe, stone blade. Okay. Oh, why start off a survival game? It doesn't even have a basic tutorial. It kind of makes you question, like, how close are we to, of how ready are we to actually get, you know, people into the game? Yeah, well, you understand, like, the rhythm is usually when you start off in these games, you go in, you pick up stuff off the ground, and you kind of build your own, the first weapon and such. You know, it's usually stone axe, stone pickaxe, and you just use rotation of it all. Nothing really directing you to do that, and then it's like, your objective is just rebuild your tribe. Cool. How do I start that, you know? So far I've seen that mining node there. I found one thing to pick up off the ground. There's reeds. Gathering is low. Like stacking up on my back there. Golden blood in here, I have the water pouch here, I have a small stone. Materials, stone blade requires 2 small. Pickaxe requires 2 stone. I need a bunch of smalls. Just got a higher spot though too. See things walking around over there. They don't look like animals to harvest. They look like things that are gonna kill me, and they got my fists. They're probably not gonna be too difficult since they're beside the starting area. It'll be a good idea to not just yet. Kind of hard to spot these stones because there's a bunch of gravel. It's been a running complaint with a lot of these survival games. Like, I don't like not being able to gather things that should look like they should be gatherable. And since I'm looking for small stones and these all look like stones, I feel like I should be able to pick up any one of these little stone-like objects, but I can't. I do think it's cool that I can see the reeds on my back. There's another one. I think that should be enough. But now I got 2 blades, sticks, and I need to make a rope. Wasn't I pulling out thatch? Oh, I was pulling out thatch. Thatch. Well hydrated. Can I just drink right from the water here? Oh. The whole screen is went down. Okay. What is this? Wisdom Wisp. Press Z to find resources near you. Oh, it's like a pulse ability. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Good thing I found the glowing wisp in the middle of this bush here. I feel like that should have been near the boat over there. Like, you know. Alright. Oh, there is a tutorial? Yeah, I feel like that should have been like right in front of the boat. What about this? Is this thatch? No. Eye things. Oh, they're on me. On me, right? Yeah, you coming. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, it ain't too bad. Like a little trinket. Oh, he had fibers on him. Oh, I guess I should be killing him. Oh, another wisp showing. I think that yellow bar is kind of like a stun bar. He like exploded into fibers. I think that guy had more loot on him that I didn't pick. Well, those treants aren't too bad, and the combat actually doesn't feel terrible. It just needs some kind of parry system. I gotta check to see if it's got that. A yellow bar is a stun bar. Use the block, but you can't block without a weapon, it seems. Right, let's head towards the trees. Maybe I'm just too far out. I'm not seeing any wood here. Sticks, okay. Stacks now. Should be able to make rope. What am I missing here? Stone blade. One at a time, and then this 5 at a time. I guess I don't mind that. 5 should be. I can't gather this tree with this. A better axe altogether. All right, so I'll follow the instructions. It's weird that you gave me a starting axe here that I can't use. Actually gather with. Is there a better axe I can make? It's strange design, like this is the starting area, and apparently I can't do all the trees. I can do certain trees. Ouch! I got a splinter. God damn, harsh. All right. First hit, he's like, now we're gonna show you the perils of working with your hands right from the jump. I no longer feel as strong. What is that? Okay. What that means? Usually harvesting tree stumps is not a good idea. Holding hard to gather is not comfortable though. Whatever increasing my strength will increase the speed at which this happens at. I started to grow weary of games that like when you gather, it just explodes stuff on the ground rather than letting you vacuum it up. Which, I guess it's fine if you're actually doing this though. You're only picking up all the pieces. Alright style. That means I gotta actually get a muster point on my resource. Alright, so let's start doing stuff here. It's a little too sharp on the tutorial. It is there, it seems like it starts a bit delayed. I know water seems, I don't know if it's important to sit there and build near the boat where you start off at. I want to go further inland before building. I have a pickaxe now, so I am able to. Part of the woods, is that a good place to start? Might be too far away from water. I thought I seen some water over here, but I guess not. Actual water. Interesting. Okay. Over there. Something hostile. Looks like a person. Skeleton or something. I'll avoid the skeleton. Maybe it's like a well or something, because literally it looks like the further in you go, there's no like water around. One of those. Alright, I guess. Let's stay here. I think this is back where the boat is, though. You know, I made quite a bit of distance. The boat's all the way over there. I guess as long as I know where it is. Building. We can just go right to the camp. Oh. Sticks. I know where the water is. Good enough for me. The good thing about R, it seems like it pulls out the appropriate tool if your tool is capable. Trees become logs, logs become a collection of firewood, and inventory systems kind of, because it separates in medium. You have one large item slot. I think I just dropped my hammer. The one large being what you can hold in your hand. Where the hell did I get a splinter? breaks up in chunks. A goddamn splinter chopping up the rocks. How does that make sense? Maybe an abrasion or a laceration, or maybe some bruising. Maybe I'm sore because I actually punched a rock, but a splinter from rocks? Come on. Stonecraft gathering is interesting because it just breaks it off into pieces as you're gathering, which is good. Campfire menu. All right, so this can be upgraded further to a fire cupboard. Barbecue. I think this is an either or upgrade. Or maybe it's both. Maybe you could do both. Park. It's probably both. It's separate. I do like this building system. It kind of reminds me of Bellwright. What I really like about Bellwright is the way you kind of manually crafted everything together. Now, I didn't like the combat system. I did appreciate everything else I was trying to city manage. I think this game needs to rename long sticks into logs. I wonder if we can get settlers too. People to help with this. Building your entire city by yourself is going to be super time consuming. I know it's just a co-op based game, but definitely going to need some more people. It's cool though. I like the way you just build on top of it like this. That was a weird noise. What is it asking for now? Oh yeah, how am I working through that? Okay. The reason I'm going for the dwarf spruce is just because it feels faster to gather this. If I needed the other things that go along with it, it'd be fine to chop down the tree. I just need the sticks right now, and that's gonna break down into logs and all that stuff. And then I have to go navigate through my bags and figure out the correct stuff I'm looking for. Forget this. What is that noise? Oh, a rabbit. What is that? It is a rabbit. Is that a rabbit? It looks too big to be a rabbit, but I don't recall if rabbits make noise or not, but maybe it is. Flimsy torch. I like the idea of the wisp. I get it, but I think that it probably should just be a quest because it keeps telling you to do the same one over and over again. I think it's to make sure that the player actually seen it. You're just going about your own thing and you're kind of actively avoid pop up, that kind of idea. Survival games these days, though, they do feel like they're getting better. Early on, survival used to be like the original cash grab style game to me because it's like they would just come out super shallow, and every now and then you still find those, but a lot more effort being put in. I think Valhiem's kind of raised the bar very high. Same with V Rising. V Rising just hit its launch too. The game's a lot of fun. I like the way the premise of it. I like the cool take on this of just being, you know, lost on a deserted island. You're a vampire. That was also kind of cool. Top. Why make it go on top? Hold on. Must be placed on top of a natural water collector. Talking about this or something else, like a different place? One of them, right? Yeah. This will replenish too. I guess it is good. Natural water source here. Not gonna rush that one. This shelter actually took quite a while to put together. It kind of reminds me exactly like Bellwright. You gotta keep putting pieces down and building up one layer by layer. I actually really like that kind of system. Alright, I finally got a place. Villagers that are already assigned to the house. Oh, villagers, that's a good sign. That means I can get workers and employees. They can be dismissed. Villagers that are homeless can be assigned to the household. Deal with Jotun blood to attract new villagers. Search for Jotun blood across the land. Well, there's Jotun blood all over. Show up, they will go somewhere. I kind of wish that since I have all the materials on me, that I could just click that and would just go through and leapfrog through all the materials I need just to make them all. Like, I don't need the jump steps, but just, okay, you need a pickaxe? You have all the small stones and the small ropes and thatch? Okay, we'll just build them all one by one until we get to the main thing you're trying to make. Alright, so this attracts villagers. Not enough fuel. What's the fuel source? Oh, is it the Jotun blood? It told me already, and I completely forgot because I got sidetracked gathering, and I forgot that I was doing it for this. I wonder what that means. Mimir favors me. What does that do for me now that I have Mimir's favor? That entire thing gave a bunch of small stones, which is pretty good, but didn't give much Jotun blood. But I did gather a bunch of... Can I fuel it without doing it this way, or can I add it this way? 5? 5 per villager or something? Pack of hungry smokers. What the... Oh, okay, so you need 5 per villager. Okay, well, I don't have time for whatever this is. I gotta just... What's a pack of hungry smokers? Might we get attacked? I don't know. So 10 minutes seems like a long time. It's kind of interesting. So you put the smoke out, and then the villager, you choose a villager. I didn't spend a lot of time looking at it because I wasn't sure what that meant. Smokers are leaving the village. What? I don't know what this means. Am I being raided by somebody right now? Can I make a weapon? I don't know what that means. Do I have anything to make a weapon? Flimsy club, short bow. Make a flimsy club, I guess. Apparently smokers are coming. Try to make the shield too. Can I make a farmland? Because that thatch is becoming problematic. What's a way to get flax? Gotta be more ways than this. Bushes, thatch and bark. Can the bark be broken down further? Can be harvested for... How do I harvest that for fibers? I have thatch here. Can I oh, just hold on it. Okay. Gotta be on the floor. Can I do it on my bag? Can I put it on my hotbar maybe? Can't put on the hot... Oh, left shift. Okay, that took a while to figure out. I was thinking you only could do bushes. That's why I was always like looking for the bushes, but apparently trees give you almost everything you need, right? But now there's more value to cutting down trees because then you can left shift and harvest it. That changes a lot, so that speeds up things a lot, because now that I know you can break down in the inventory like that. I suppose I could have figured that out faster if I actually sat there and moused over all the options that showed up there. Select tasks that you want to assign, choose villagers to assign to the task. Assign the task for this storage, exactly. Okay, so I can just store everything here. Okay, upgrade it to a woodcutter's pit, so I can do this immediately. Let's build a workshop. Okay, so now I have a worker. Alright, so what do I do with her now? Where are you going? Your villagers are builders by default. They automatically start building any build site you place. You give them other jobs other than builder, build a production building, and assign them to it. Try woodcutters. Blood moon rises. I don't know if it means something. Helga is a woodcutter now. Do I need to give Helga an axe? She already have an axe? I don't know. A house too. Whoops. I really need a house. Give you one. Oh, I am getting raided. What could I possibly get from a dead zombie? Oh, bone fragments. Okay. Why did you nap on the floor? I gave you a house. Those guys were actually rather dangerous. They did a lot of damage to me. Then again, my character is naked. Good thing I built that mace, because I don't think I'd be able to defend myself otherwise. I would have been unarmed, and I probably would have died. I could choose her work times, too. Any presets? No. Work hours are here. To 9. She's leisure hours. Sleep out. Do you need leisure hours? I don't know. Gotta be working a lot longer. Maybe you sleep till 2 hours of leisure. Sleep at midnight. They need 3 workers. Gonna need a miner, a woodcutter, and a builder. And I think that's what's gonna be able to get the village running on some kind of automation. And then I'll take care of all the manual tasks of like hunting and stuff like that. Can I get one more out of here? Fully? I'm gonna look at the stats this time around because I got kind of startled by the idea that someone was coming. Raid was coming. So you only can see 2 of their stats, and you can't see the rest until they show up. Rain Dancer, Battle Veteran. Gee, it's heavy, but eat them more. Take Torstein here. First, how do I make a short bow? Well, I've seen a bunch of those nests around. I just have not been picking them up, so I gotta go through and deal with that. How many? It makes 10 arrows at a time. Got a lot of rope sticks. How do I check the storage? Got some sticks. Hopefully it's not too hard to hunt. Oh, it's not gonna be easy. I was hoping like it was gonna be one shot or something. Maybe there is a way to make it one shot. It's just to hold it way longer. It's narrower and narrower. And they keep running around now. Only 8 damage though. Be prepared to legit just run them down. There's no way I'm gonna kill him running around like that. It's gonna take me all 10 arrows to do that. Can't catch him either though. Jesus. I can just pick it up. Okay. Smolker. Oh, so this is a smolker. Apparently it's a pest. Well, can I kill it or just what do I do with it? I do with this thing. Just pick it up. I get my dudes to kill it or what? Right? Alright, that was interesting. But yeah, I think it's gonna be easier just to beat them up than it is to shoot them with the arrow. At least I get better arrows. I'm getting my arrows back though. We'll go kill a few more of these smokers, picking them up and running them over. Put them in base and pin them somewhere. Do it that way. I guess that might be the way to do it. Just build a pen and then stick them in there. I don't think I can build just generic structure, but I probably can build a workbench of some sort. Let me look into that. Oh, it burnt. God damn it. I literally just opened it too. I wonder if I can get someone to manage this. Well, you can get someone. I can assign someone to the barbecue. How long does it take to cook this anyway? Oh, okay. Here's the bar here. This yellow bar. Flimsy. Oh, I can just make a gate and just drop them in there. Is this what I'm looking for? I think that's what I'm looking for. Just make my own little pen. Put these rabbits in there. Is that right? I don't know if that's right. Let me, So the idea here is to make a point to pick up those rabbits and drop them in here since I can just pick them up and carry them. Hopefully that works. This game, I really enjoy the way the crafting is set up. I really enjoy how the building is. It feels really intuitive. There's some parts that are kind of annoying, but for the most part, like I don't mind it. I actually like doing it so far. I've played a lot of survival games throughout this next fest so far, and I put ASKA up there as one of the better ones. It was a bit confusing in terms of how to get started, just because it wasn't very clear what I was gonna do next. What I was supposed to do next, but now that I got it rolling, it feels much better now. I still think my earlier complaints stand in terms of like how the tutorials were, and when it started telling you when to do things. For the most part, I think it's pretty good so far. Now there's minor things with the controls, like I don't like the hold R to do everything. I don't understand why you really need ASKA so far. It doesn't feel like there's any real story here, so this could be anybody. I know it gives you ASKA and Ragnar, and unless there's some heavy story mode that they plan on, breaking down for us at launch, I don't know why you can't just make your own generic character with your own name and the usual stuff, right? I know a lot of people don't really care about, like, character creation for me is a big deal. It's like, I have literally gone to open world games and seen there's no character creator and just like, all right, I'm not gonna play. Right? Some people, it's not that big a deal. You can't create your own character. You just do the story that's given to you. But to me, it's like if there's no story, then I don't see the reason why you can't have a character creator. You know what I mean? So this does have like a customization feature, so it could be good enough. But that's a little minor complaint there. In the beginning, the tutorial not really being clear what you're doing next. You're kind of figuring things out. The tutorial is there, but there's something that I guess it's that line. It was like, where should they hold your hand, or where should you kind of figure things out? And it did like feel like kind of an aha moment when I figured out, oh, I could break down tree stumps into bark into that. Even the hunting where it's like, oh, I figured out I can now run I could bring these guys in and run them in here. And now I'm gonna go gather a bunch of bunnies that way. Food is running scarce. I do need to build some other things though. Like I feel like I built everything that I could build that's useful. Workshop pit. Am I just missing that? Workshop pit? Well, campfire. Cave entrance, fisherman's hut. Forager's market. What's this do? Gives you an area. It lets you build a flag to tell them where to gather from. Where is this pit? It's asking for. Gatherer's hut, stonecutter's hut, woodcutter's hut. Oh, it's here. Why is this not lit up? It's gotta be a bug. Like this is not even lit up. So I didn't even know I had a recipe there. Whoa, this is huge. What the hell? Okay, what now? It's lit up after I picked it once. Workshop pit. That's interesting. Oh, so that's gotta be a bug. Like it wasn't lit up, and I didn't after I picked it, because I was wondering where else could I make. And after I picked it, now it's lit up. Why is this so big? What the hell? Okay, where was I supposed to put this? Okay, I gotta find a place to put this big old work pit. I'll just have to level up the world for it. Oh, this well got finished. Cool. All right. Now I need to really solve my food situation, and I think that's not gonna get solved until I get better tools. Do think I should focus on at least 2 more workers. Primary gatherer, primary stone picker, and someone who could manage to fire the campfire. Probably also start fishing too. That might be a good food. Is there storage somewhere? I have a bunch of stuff on me, but I gotta find some place to put it all. Farm, can't make farm. Fisherman's hut. The gatherer's hut. Where's the gatherer's hut? Oh, it's up here. Workshop pit to build all that stuff. Okay. Warehouse. Okay, this is what I'm missing. Another one where it didn't highlight until I actually got it. This is huge also. Okay, let me go through it. Is there anything else I can make in here that's just not showing up? Not available in this version. Need a cottage. Not available. That seems like everything. Drop all the stuff on the floor and then hopefully they sort it out. So over here, I can make a large stone axe, road maker, large pickaxe. Can I queue things up here? I don't like that. What do I just pick the whole thing? What part is it to aim at to see the menu? Workshop hut and a workshop house I can't build into like a stonecutter's hut. So let me do the tools though. Large stone axe. Should be able to make all this. I guess this is just allow your workers to automate it. Why was this so huge? I guess once you start upgrading it, it's going to take up all the space it kind of wanted at the beginning. Stone blade, let me get sticks. Now, is there a priority system? That's what might be missing. Kind of say, hey, build this first. You can focus on... I can't make it go higher. Used by villagers to gather on and tell stories. You want access to work? Okay. I didn't make you an axe. Didn't you make your own axe, or did you come with an axe? What do you need? What's wrong with you? Find your rope. I'm exhausted. Homeless. Please give me a place to sleep. Build your house, bro. Okay. All right. So I gotta crank out some axes. What else do you want? I was attacked by a wisp on my way to work. You really gonna? Oh, he's just gonna stand beside me until I get him what he wants. I got too complacent. I'm going around just crafting, gathering that my food might be a problem soon. I'm doing a little high risk here, trying to get these stones in place before my food runs out. That guy wants a shelter. I'm going to build him one in a minute as soon as I fix my food issues. I wonder if I can snatch up the deer. What is this? Oh, oh. Okay. Only 2, right? It's 3. That's too dangerous. Dude, do not come over here. You're gonna die. What do you want now? Hey, you don't need rope. I just give you rope. Here's your rope. Take care of that. All right, I got sidetracked trying to pick up that deer. Now you got a home. You can stop bothering me. Oh, so there are logs. Long sticks are not logs. Own thing. Okay, that makes sense then. Alright, well that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna leave it there. I recruited about 4 or 5 villagers. I got some of the secondary things coming up now. Structures. The game itself is interesting. I feel like it's got a long way to go right now. I find like my biggest issue I'm having right now is figuring out how to secure my food source. Like I've been gathering berries and such. I built the bow and whatnot to hunt, but the damage you do to critters with the bow is so low that I have no real understanding of how you're supposed to reliably hunt food. Like they're too fast. They run away. You can't chase them down. I tried building the pen, but when I put them down, it always puts them outside the pen. So I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do in terms of how do you really get food going for this game. I ended up dying, and when I died, I don't know, I got reborn. I said a part of me was lost forever. I don't really know what that means. And yeah, at this point here, like the game's got quite a ways to go. I don't really understand why it's locked characters. The building system's kind of cool, but it's not as in depth as Bellwright is. It's got a long way to go. This is a game I'll check back in on, but I'd probably check back on this game when it's fully launched, its 1.0 version, and see where it's at from there. I'm not going to be playing the early access, stuff like that. I want to see what the finished product actually looks like. So far, it's in the another survival territory, where it does have some cool things there. The combat is decent. I like the base raids and the way you can build up your villagers, but other than that, it's like there's not really enough here to say, okay, I'm gonna play this over a Bellwright or Once Human or other games that are coming out, right? So thank you guys for dropping by. I appreciate you for giving me your time. As always, like, comment, leave a subscribe to the channel. Check out the other games I got coming up. I got a lot of videos coming up this week. I'll be playing a lot of the Next Fest demos, and hopefully you see something that you like. Yeah, so have yourselves a good morning. And if this is the only video you watch of me today, a good afternoon or good night.